Hey YouTube, it's time for another installment of Strange Questions. The first question is from Warrant, and it is, let's suppose we decided to open mixed martial arts to women competing against men. First, would you be in favor of such? Why or why not? If they were to do it, how should they do it? Are there any rule changes you know of or can think of, aside from the current prohibiting of women competing in this sporting event, that should or could be changed to 1. Avoid internal sexism, and 2. Make things more equal without making things overtly unfair? This is a very interesting question. I actually had to do a little research in order to answer it because I don't know very much about the mixed martial arts competitions. So, after looking into it, I would say that if there are women who want to compete against men, then they should be allowed to. So, yes, I'd be for it. As far as rules that I would change, first of all, there's the whole rule where you can't have a shirt. Probably will want them to have a shirt. Or like a sports bra type thing, because let's think about it, they don't want to fight with their boobs flopping out. Also, they have a lot of rules about, you can't grab certain areas, and I think, you should add boobs to that, because that's just like if someone reached out and grabbed somebody's testicles while they were fighting. Now, I'm not saying you can't hit them there. Fair game. Just don't grab them. As far as weight class goes, there is one organization that if both competitors make it through all of the rounds, the judges determine the winner based on certain things. And one of them is weight. If someone weighs significantly more than the other, then that affects the outcome of who wins. And I think that should be changed for that organization if there are women in there, because men obviously are going to weigh more. And weight classes might have to change. Like a woman who is slightly over the upward limit for a certain weight class might be able to, like, say, if the featherweight class is 125 and below. Let's say a woman is 135. She could probably get away with competing in the featherweight because we're just built differently, and that would probably even things out. So that would help a lot. But as far as sexism goes, that's just going to happen. If a woman chooses to put herself in a situation where she's competing against men in a sport that is traditionally for men, like football or wrestling, then there's just automatically going to be people who are stupid about it. I think that the rules that are already applied for the men's mixed martial arts can still help with that. Like, there's no slander or inappropriate language allowed. There's no harassment, like verbal harassment. None of that is allowed. So that could easily be applied to sexist comments. And I wish that I knew more about it because I could answer this question better. But after the little bit of research I did, that's my opinion on that. The second question is from Matt B12381. And this has to do with the whole situation where if someone is considered brave or courageous, then they say you've got balls. And if someone is afraid or kind of a pansy, they say you're a pussy. So that's what this question is about. Number 1, why do you think people equate the term pussy with weakness and balls with strength? Does that make you mad? Number 2, have you ever hit or seen a guy get hit in the balls? What was his reaction? Do you think it was funny? 3, does it hurt more to get smacked in the nuts or the pussy? 4, do you think the expressions should be reversed? Okay, number 2 and number 3, I've already answered in my video why girls hit guys in the balls. I will put a link in the sidebar to that video. Number 1, I think that I think that those words are associated because women are traditionally weaker than men. That's just how things are. And it's always been that way, and women are always assumed to be the meeker or weaker sex. there you have it. I think that's why it didn't ever make me mad. I didn't even really think about it until Matt sent me this question. So, no, it doesn't really make me mad. I think it's just something that it is what it is. And I think that most people say it, don't even think about it. Because I said both of those things, and I never really connected. I'm saying this because I'm comparing you to a woman, or a woman's genitalia, or anything like that. So, no, it doesn't make me mad. Do I think the expression should be reversed? No, because, I mean, it wouldn't make sense. Like I said, in history, women have been considered the weaker sex. So, switching them would not make sense in our historical context. But if anything, I'd say scratch them all together. But that's not going to happen. I will post the written questions out in the sidebar so you can make video responses. So I will catch you later.